My name is Shamil Kennedy and I work at ANZ, and I'm a proud member of ANZ's Pride Network. Oh, and I'm also Ivanna Drink, and I'm about to meet some of our other proud colleagues to have a little corridor with them.
Fantastic.
Sae, how are you?
How are you?
I'm so good, thank you. Take a seat, take a seat.
Thanks.
Oh, it's so nice to see you. So, thank you for joining me on my little blue couch today.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
So, firstly, tell us a little bit about what you do at ANZ and about yourself as well.
Yeah. So my name's Sae. I work as a software developer at ANZ. I'm also an active member of the Pride community and our Pride network, and helping organise events and educate people and all that kind of stuff.
Amazing. And so, like you just said, you're part of Pride. So tell us about what ANZ Pride does for the queer community at ANZ and also maybe outside of the bank as well.
Yeah, so we do a lot of things internally to help staff within ANZ feel included and that it's a safe space. And I think the main thing is that we have a lot of visibility in running events and I guess, you know, sending out emails that we've got things on or that we're running sessions. And another one of the things that we do is we educate people, and I think that's a really great thing for the community, is that we're helping people to understand what it means to be an ally or how they can make the workplace a bit safer or more inclusive. And that helps our customers as well, because we're getting more people out there that are aware of, you know, what impacts it has to get someone's pronouns right, or what it might feel like to be misgendered or have someone assume your partner's gender.
Absolutely.
All of those things have, I think, roll-on effects.
So ANZ, we obviously have a very big responsibility to make sure our customers are feeling good about themselves and are banking with an institution really that are inclusive and can really see them for who they are, right?
Yeah.
What do you think allies could do to kind of support that?
I think for allies, it's just really important to remain curious. I think there's a lot of information that's coming at us all the time now through social media and just every channel you can think of. But I think if we sort of get complacent and think that we know everything and we know how to best respond in situations, that kind of thing, it's just going to kind of let things stagnate. And it's really important that we keep remaining curious, looking for new ways to do things, new ways to make people feel more comfortable and just understanding each other a lot more.
Absolutely,
That's really the main thing, is just being keen to learn about other people and what their experience is like.
So tell me, what is one thing that you wish people knew more about or more openly accepted about the LGBTQIA+ community?
I wish people just knew more about the different lives that are in the queer community, that it looks completely different depending on the person, and their experience to date has also looked completely different, you know, like coming out, what that's meant for them, if they, you know, have friends and community, what their network looks like. That looks so different for each person, and their just experience of being queer or in the rainbow community at all is just so vastly different. And I think we get, you know, a lens of that. We get a lens of that through Queens. We get a lens of that through just gay culture becoming more openly accepted. But then, you know,
social media as well.
there's also just within that range just a lot of diversity too. And so, yeah, I think there's just, you know, a lot of stereotypes, and they're helpful in some sense, but for people to really understand how just, you know, in everyday life there's a lot of different people, and in the queer community it's just the same.
Exactly, yeah. I think the community is very much like an iceberg, right? You get to see the tip of it, which is the drag queens, the loud ones, the people at the parties, but then you've got the rest of them that you know, there's non-seen
they just live quietly,
people. Exactly, and they're just like, you wouldn't even be able to tell, like there's just no, like, you know, there's no dead giveaways kind of thing. And that's exactly what it is, right? It's just, you have this little vision at that top, and then there's the rest of it underneath that no one really knows.
And I think that's something that I'd love more people to know about.
100%, absolutely. So what's your favourite Pride event on the calendar?
On the calendar? I'm really excited for the Rainbow Parade this year, because we're taking part in that as a company, and we've got like a massive group of people going. I haven't helped organise, you know, like a section of the parade before. Yeah, I'm going to be there in my best. But yeah, so it's going to be cool to just be there with people around us, knowing that there's a big community and sort of having people show up. You know, it's hard to see that at work sometimes, you know, where people are working and it's such a big organisation.
Exactly,
it's
and
hard
we're all in the same place.
Yeah, it's good to know, like, physically, oh, there are all these people around us that are in the same community and are here as allies.
100%. Okay, to wrap this all up, tell me, what is your favourite piece of media that you think would help people learn a bit more about the queer community? Anything, really.
A really good TV show that I recommend to everyone is It's a Sin, just because the acting in it is so good, just the cinematography, the stories they cover obviously is really informative and educational about the pandemic, the HIV pandemic. And then there's an Instagram account I follow at MattXIV, and he posts a lot about queer issues and what's happening in the world at the moment, and sort of, I guess, kind of challenging a lot of ideas people have about queer issues. So yeah, that's a really good Instagram
I love that
account.
one.
Yeah.
I love that because you don't see a lot of it in mainstream media.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
I'm going to give it a follow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sae. It was so lovely to have you here with me, and all the best for Pride. I'm so excited to celebrate with you.
Thanks,
and
Ivanna.
ANZ as well.